Hi, my name is Sandra, known as Sandra Alicante on the Silhouette Plus forum, and I am very pleased to tell you that I got in touch with Silhouette after I made my previous video saying, look, this new version is not working, and I said, I'm quite happy to test it for you if you'd like me to, and they've taken me up on the offer, and I was sent the newest version of version 3 that is in beta testing at the moment. They hope to release it next week, so that will be sometime around the 15th of April, hopefully. And they have been working around the clock, hard as could be, trying to put things right that went wrong on version 3. And I'm delighted to tell you that pretty much all the really important stuff has been put right. It's still a work in progress. They are still working on putting other things right, but there are so many things that they have improved on. The main one being is that it is now going to be much more user-friendly than the original version 3. What you see is going to be what you get. You see these shapes here that I've drawn. This one has got a pattern fill, a colour fill, and this one has a gradient fill. If I go to the cut settings now, I have options. I can choose standard now. This is what you are all used to in previous versions of Silhouette Studio. This is the designer version. I'm not quite sure what the difference is between the new designer version and the older standard version. Now it's also got cut by colour, and if I click on this one you can see I get boxes. So I've got green, I've got no colour, which is this one up here that I can barely see now. I've got the pattern and I've got the gradient fill. Now it's worth noting that if you choose to cut by pattern or gradient fill, all the patterns that you have selected will be chosen. All the gradient fills that you have selected will be chosen. Okay, so it's not just individual ones, it's all of them. You can cut by fill colour, you can cut by line colour, or you can cut by layer. And that gives you so many different options, but the standard one is still there. And if you're happy with the standard one, if that's all you want to use, then by all means use it. So they've got rid of the very complicated setup where we were choosing our line styles in here, going to cut settings, sending it to the machine, and it was overriding it. All that's gone. It's working. Yay, brilliant. Thank you so much for that. It's wonderful. So that is that. You'll also notice that if I send it to the Cameo, in my case, I can go back to the adjust settings, and then I can alter things here if I so wish. But it's important to note that they've rectified it now, so that even if you're cutting by colour, by pattern or whatever, if you've put a dashed edge around your shape, that's what it's going to cut when it gets to the machine. It will cut it as you expect it to cut now. Hey, brilliant. I'm so pleased at that. Right, a new page and something different. The version 3 that came out a week ago wasn't doing this. You couldn't draw a shape, select it, and then go to the rotate, which is what we expected to happen, rotate 3 copies, and it used that as the centre of rotation. It wasn't working. Now it is. So you can do flowers and shapes to your heart's content. These are so useful for patterns. They are absolutely brilliant. What else is next on my list? The text selection. I'm not going to demonstrate the text, but the text selection has been improved. You can now type in the name of the font that you want, and you can go up and down with the buttons and things like that. People were saying that they wanted that back, and it's back, so that's great. And what else? You can toggle on, relevant to this one, you can toggle on or off that centre of rotation by pressing the, not the naught, the O button. If I press O, I can toggle it on and off. That's the idea. It does work. It's just me trying to read instructions or read list things and do this at the same time. Not the easiest of things to do, but it does work. I did try it out. I've spent all morning testing a whole list of features that Brian sent me, and all the ones that I use, the major ones, they've all been working. That's the important thing. They have removed the zoom from the title bar. That was confusing people, so they've got rid of that. Oh, registration marks, they're back again. And I can go to my registration marks and the styles come up and I can put them on. And if you notice, the inverted selection is back again. I've never used inverted. That one must have skipped my mind when I was using the software before. I never had cause to use it, but people wanted it back and it's back. So that's brilliant. They have removed the auto weld and the convert strokes to outline checkboxes. They were causing confusion, and they've been removed in order to get the return of the standard cut modes, so that's fine. And what else have we got? There's lots of different things here. Oh, the packet sizes are back again. And whereas there was a problem where, for example, if you wanted to scale things, now where's my scale? Here it is. What happened in the scale window before was that if you altered a size, you had to then click enter, and then you had to put this one in, and then you had to click enter again. Well, now you just alter the sizes as normal. If you want the aspect locked, i.e. you want it to retain the same general shape, then you have that one checked. Then you click apply and it does it. And if you want to undo it, you can just go back to your undo button. But that is now working better. And there are a lot of functions that seem to require the input of an enter button, and they no longer do. They work as they should. So the news is good. I am very, very pleased with it. I have now deleted my old version because I no longer actually need it. That's how much confidence I have in this. And it's not even finished yet. So when it comes out next week, it should be really, really brilliant. I mean, I don't know what they're going to fix, which they haven't already fixed, but I'm sure it's going to be absolutely wonderful. And I really wanted to express my thanks to Studio staff. Their programmers must have worked so hard to get this done. And thank you very much for Brian for giving me the opportunity to test this out. Thank you so much indeed for watching. Bye bye.